What's up, guys? It's Frank here with another Stormgate team. What was it called? Stormgate Team Showdown. That's what it was. This is the best of 5 between Oriole and Mixu. It's going to be CvC. And truthfully, I have not had the best experience casting CvC games lately. But I'm assured that this one's different. It's built different, much like Steve Jobs claimed that Apple was. And in his defense, at the time, Apple was kind of built different. I do like this, actually. Whoa. Whoa. What have we here? Just building right in each other's faces. This reminds me of the Soup Invitational, where they would, like, just build right in each other's faces and, like, all right, this is how it's gonna go. Oh man, having a strike note out is gonna be spicy. Which one's gonna finish first, though? Oh no, it's Mixu's strike note that's gonna finish first. Uses the oh, interesting. Uses 2 Sovereign's Watches. Does Mixu? So he's gonna be taking all kinds of damage. Oh no, but I was gonna say he's gonna be running out of power here pretty soon. But no, I think this push is just done. Yeah, better to walk all that back. In fact, I would almost want to unprime that. Oh, all right. There's GG from Oriole. Mixu goes up 1-0. On to game 2. We are on Isle of Dread, and it looks like both players are going for the double Luminite expansion, which is pretty standard for Celestial players. Yeah, I don't know that we'll see any. We've got more Morph Cores coming out, but it looks like Oriole's gonna stick right next to his. Right next to his Luminite rocks here. We'll see what that turns into. You know what? As exciting as it is to watch Morph Cores and Arc ships slowly get through the entire map, we might have to. There we go. Give that one a little boost. I'll never get tired of watching the building animation where it's like the little polygons of metal falling into place. It looks so cool to me. And like the little rainbow circles over the constructed buildings. Like, I don't know. I'm a big like visuals appreciator. Oh, we're going to see a scan coming down from Mixu, going to check out what Oriole's up to. Mixu building an interesting little base of operations here. I almost never see people take this Luminite rock. I imagine this is meant to be the like the late game high risk, like, hey, I'm absolutely running out of Luminite and I need to mine from somewhere, so this is like the most central part of the map that we can get. Let's see here. Is it going to get scouted out, though? I think it will here pretty soon by this by the Morph Core. Whoa! So he doesn't scout it, but he's got a very far forward creation chamber. Instantly primes it, and yeah, here come. Okay, so now he definitely sees it. Getting a couple of pot shots off on the array, but I don't know that it's going to be all that useful. It's honestly just burning energy from the. It's just using up Argent energy. Okay, so Oriole's dashing on forward here. He's doing a good job picking off Argents, and I think he's going to be able to get a lot of damage done here. Arc ship's going to come forward, and that's going to let him build some power banks just to keep his... oh, and another Sovereign's Watch goes down. Doesn't quite kill off that one Argent. But it is going to start focusing down the power bank. Power bank is trying to recharge that Arc ship as best as it can, and it does successfully do so. Throwing a much-needed heal on a lot of these Argents. Oh, and a Morph Core goes down. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like Mixu's just getting picked apart here. He's not able to, like, get any kind of army out. He is able to like do a lot of damage with the Sovereign's Watches, which are great, but again, he's up against like, it looks like 10 Argents here with his 3. Now he does have his production like right here. Well, it's kind of deceiving. It looks like he's got all of the production he could possibly need right here, but because of the way that Celestial production works, like you can make a structure your prime, and that means that every single other production structure for that tier, for like every creation chamber, is gonna output the units from this from that building. So I was going to say that, oh, it looks like he's just got more production here, you'll be able to get out more units, but that's not really the case. Now having the power banks here is going to be really helpful in terms of keeping his Argents charged up. But if they're not getting enough shots off, then maybe some of that energy is just going to waste from the power banks. But yeah, I don't know that Mixu's going to be able to get enough Argents out to ever really contest this Argent ball from Oriole. And eventually Oriole's just going to start taking down power banks, start taking down creation chambers, and yeah, that'll be that. Yeah, there's Oriole focusing down the first weakest creation chamber, then he's going for the high energy one, just to deny as much recharge potential as possible. And yeah, Oriole's in a commanding lead for the supply as well. Do we see another... Okay, so we don't see another power bank going down for Oriole. Well, right when I say we don't see another power bank going down, he puts down another power bank. Yeah, and he's just one-shotting Argents at this point. Started stepping on in to make sure that they can't leave. And it's just an A move at this point. GG from Mixu. Oriole goes up and ties up the score. Alright, here we are, game 3 in the best of 5 between Oriole and Mixu. And it seems like they've, well, to say that they've mirrored each other would be incorrect, but they're certainly going for the same stuff. We've got, what is that? It's 1, 2, yeah, we've got 3 array, 3 power bank, 3 creation chamber from Oriole, so it's the 3-3-3 build. Before continuing on forward, oh, we see a very far forward creation chamber here. I love it. He is down to yellow power though, and he's going to need a little bit more than that. A lot of that power will regenerate though as time goes by, because there was a Sovereign's Watch that was used, so the power might say a certain number, but he can still regenerate quite a bit. Alright, 3 Argents versus 2 Oozes. It looks like they're going to be winning that one. Oh, and the Morph Core is building a path through to the, you know, quote-unquote main. I'm making air quotes right now. But I think that attacking an opponent's... attacking a Celestial is not as cut and dry as attacking the other 2 factions, where it's like, okay, you know they're guaranteed to have a base, some supply structures, and like some production in the main. For Celestials, they often don't. This is the main. This is the Celestial main. So they've got an array, certainly. They've got the Arc Station, but... Oh... Is it gonna survive? It will, but even once it goes up the high ground, there we go. A scan goes down on top of the fact that it was doing damage, so you still get that high ground vision. Oriole's gonna get caught by so many of these Argents that are out on the map. The Kree are out as well, but I don't know how effective the Kree are gonna be against these Argents. And especially, let's see here. Yeah, no rollout, so they can't exactly catch up to body block them. Oriole turns around. He got a couple of Heelys from his Arc ship there. Arc ship is it hovering over a power? No, it's not hovering over a power bank. But yeah, the heals that regen that the Arc ship can give to the Argents is pretty nice. Meanwhile, the Kree are coming forward, and they know they're not going to be taking that bonus damage from the Argents, but likewise, they are melee units fighting against ranged units that and no one's doing bonus damage to anybody. So let's see how that works out. Looks like he's going to be able to. Oh no, that's a pretty distant Sovereign's Watch to be taking there. Not that it matters. He's got energy to burn, but it's also the charges. It's a wasted charge, I think. Alright, Arc Station also throwing down some heals there. He's got to get that Arc Station over a power bank, though. He's out of energy. Alright, now Oriole wants to move on forward and start just like one-shotting all these Argents again, like he did in the last game. Yeah, and they're just falling like wheat before the harvest here. Alright, Mixu GG's out. Orioles up 2-1 in this best of 5. Alright guys, here we are with game number 4 between Oriole and Mixu on Secluded Grove. There's Oriole, there's Mixu, and Oriole's been pretty aggressive lately. He likes his 3-3-3 openers, but he's also like building really far forward creation chambers here, really getting in the face of Mixu and not letting him breathe or mine or like get any Argents out or really much army out at all. And it's been really working to his advantage. But we'll see how that works out here in game 4. Alright, we see Mixu with a very far forward power bank. And a creation chamber. Okay, so it does look like this is going to be Mixu's de facto base of operations. Where, yeah, instantly starts pumping out an Argent. He wants to be the first person to get his army units on the map, which honestly isn't the worst idea. Having army units out on the map, especially once you can start farming these farming the camps, feels really good. Just because you can then start you know, that's extra income that you get that your opponent doesn't, which means you make more army units or make more production, whatever. So yeah, there's a lot to be said for having army units sooner. And I like to see that out of Mixu here, who has kind of been playing on the back foot these past couple of games. Oh no. Okay, so Sovereign's Watch should be able to take out 4 of these slimes. But I think these slimes are actually going to go back to their camp. There we go. So it runs out. How much more damage? How many more hits? Okay, doesn't go back. Alright, Mixu. Oh, there's Mixu's really far forward creation chamber here. He says, oh, you like offense? I can do it too. Oriole. What is Oriole's? Okay, so he's got his 3 creation chambers out. He's only got 2 of the 2 power banks. Yeah, he's only got 2 power banks. And he doesn't see an array right here, so he might be scratching his head thinking, where is Oriole? What is he doing? Oh, the prism does get caught. I really like the sound effect the prism makes when it dies too. The breaking glass, the tinkling crystal champagne glass noise that happens. I do like it. There goes 1 array. I've noticed that it's a very interesting feeling, or it's a very interesting reaction to games when a Celestial loses their first array. Like if a Celestial loses their first array, it ends up. Whoa! I didn't realize you could put Sovereign's Watch on a flying array like that. I thought they had to be landed for some reason. Anyway, so here's Oriole. Spots the power bank. He is going to be able to, whoa, nuke it down. Bop. Okay. And Mixer's down to yellow energy. Okay, yeah, again, they're right in each other's faces right now. Okay, but Mixu, meanwhile, is on Oriel's side of the map. Chilling on the health camp. And I think, yeah, I don't know if there was much preventing him from... Oh, no. And it just ran out, too. And there's no way that array gets out alive. Ah, that's too bad. But, oh, I really like this move from Oriel. Putting Argents right next to every single Luminite mine. Just to prevent those, prevent the array from landing. It's kind of, it's annoying in the fun way. I do appreciate it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Alright, and it looks like, yeah, Mixu's pretty spread out across the map here. But Oriole can't mine anymore. So this is an interesting stalemate to be in. Yeah, every unit that Oriole loses is permanent. Oh no, but now it's his units that are just like getting nuked. Yeah, he can't build any more Argents. And that's just like Mixu's Argent. That's just too many Argents for Mixu to fight. That's too many of Mixu's Argents for Oriole to fight, I should say. And there's the GG. Alright, we're tied up, going to game 5. I love it. Enough about all the mushy stuff, let's get into the game. Alright guys, best of 5, game 5, Oriole versus Mixu CvC. And yeah, it looks like Oriole's gonna be taking his creep camp first. And he's already got 2 arrays. Just waiting for the money for his 3rd array to come down. There it is. Putting his 3rd array in the ninja. I really like that, actually. And then, but do we see Mixu going for a 3rd? Not yet. His 3rd, so he is going to go for this 3rd, but it's going to be a little late. There we go. This one's already done, up and mining. We don't see any Argents coming out for Oriole, or I think we just see another one get started here, but Mix is already up to 4, and I think, oh, I thought he was going to go scout that corner base there for a second. But he's just going for the speed camp. Should be a pretty simple grab. Decides not to pursue it, though. And Oriole just putting the pedal to the metal on his production here. He's got another creation chamber out. You know what this really reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of earlier patches when Vanguard vs Vanguard was straight up like hog dog wars or just dog wars. This is just Argent wars. It seems like we did see Kree out of Mixu a couple of games ago, but it's still it's like largely Argent wars. Which is fine. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Make your Argent fight from inside the health camp so that way he's got a little more HP as he's wandering around. So they're pretty mirrored up now on the camps. But I think Mixu's still going to have a little bit of trouble with this camp. Yeah, he's out of energy, so his Argents are just shooting water balloons now. There we go. Are they going to spot each other? Oh. I think they kind of did. Definitely sees that his speed camp is being taken. That's quite a few Argents here from Mixu, but I don't know that this seems like such a cluttered area right now that I don't know that having higher numbers would really do you that much advantage in terms of positioning. Yeah, there you go. You got to pre-split your Argents first. Making sure you're getting good efficiency on spending those charge shots as well. It's going to be pretty important. You know what? I wonder if either player gets the no, we don't see it. I was gonna say, I wonder if we because they certainly run out of energy. You would think that getting the photocapacitor upgrade would be really good, especially when you're at this number of Argents. Oh no, there we go. And now Oriel's just got more. Oriel just has more. He's gonna go back. Ooh. Yep. Oriel just started stepping on forward, deleting all these, deleting Mixu's army one Argent at a time. Alright, so we see the... Sorry, guys, I was reading chat. Oriel's letting us know what was going on here, and, yeah, kind of the mind game that was being played with... kind of the mind game that was being played with Mixu. Mixu thought that Oriel was only on 2 array, but that extra ninja base allowed him to get one more Argent out. And in the early game, that was enough to be, you know, it was enough to be enough of a game changer that we're seeing the advantage, well, kind of an advantage here. The armies finally look mostly evened up. Mixu is down by 8 supply at the moment, but again, the raw numbers I think mean less in... Okay, so now we're kind of more in an open battlefield here, and we are going to see these we're going to see more power banks get taken out. Oriel's got a little bit more supply that he can lose, but not much. It's not like you can just throw it away. Oh man, that Argent, this Argent is... He needs to be at the back. Regenerating or something. Or maybe, no, you keep him up front to be overkilled. There you go. Make Mixu spend all of his energy overkilling that one 4 HP Argent. There's quite an art to making sure that things like overkill each other, and I think it definitely shines a lot more in Stormgate. Now, Oriel's army is a little bit more bruised up, I think, but he's also doing a better job of focusing fire. Well, but Mixu's also fighting underneath of his own arc ship, which should be healing up his own guys. I think I'm missing something. I don't see why it wasn't healing his Argents. Mixu pushed all the way back to his prime creation chamber, and he's down. He's fighting 4 Argents to all these Argents from Oriel, and yeah, it looks like this is just slowly circling the drain here. Great Sovereign's Watch though. Getting incredible damage on these Argents of Oriel, but the reinforcements just keep pouring on in from this creation chamber. Oriel decides he's taking too much damage, decides to head out for a little bit, and yeah, wants to let Mixu suffer some damage at the hands of the slimes here real quick while he pumps his numbers up, gets the speed camp buff, and comes back for another helping in this Celestial versus Celestial buffet. Now what's that? No, there's a better YouTube clickbait thing. It's like the coming for third helpings at the Violence Buffet in this Celestial versus Celestial matchup, or something like that. I really need someone that can do YouTube clickbait better than me. I'm clearly not great at that. And these stutter steps. Oriole just keeps on getting, like, better stutter steps, it feels like. Yeah, the reinforcements coming from the back, though, do feel like they're kind of evening things out. There we go. Alright, so Oriole, there's blood in the water. You can smell it. Go for the kill. Just go for the kill, man. I think it's easy for me to say that as a caster. It's like, hey, just go for the kill, but at the same time, like, it's not simple to just keep chasing around Argents.